Honestly, I didn't really have any physical reactions. You know how some people they'll feel energy move throughout their body.
Awesome. Welcome to Clear Your Field. My name is Shanice Williams, and today with me I have Alyssa Sanchez. Welcome, Alyssa.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Awesome. Alyssa, I've known Alyssa for, I want to say, maybe a year. It should be about a year. We joined a club together, and I've seen her in passing and on Zoom videos. However, this is my first meeting with her, and I want to say this is the most genuine meeting ever because she's so awesome. She's so amazing. And she was able to squeeze me into her very, very packed schedule. So I really, really appreciate that.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity to share my experience. Thank you for extending the invitation, and it's an honor to be here and spend time with you. And in order to help other people, I'm glad that we have that collective goal.
Exactly. Okay. And then, so to get right into it, usually what I ask my guests is for their point of view on what a money process is. So I want to extend that to you as well. From your perspective, in your own words, what is a money process?
Okay, so a money process is a time and experience and energetic focus that a person goes through in order to correct their relationship with money.
Mhm.
Um, Oftentimes, people have a subconscious blockage or unhealthy relationship around money. And this can be something that they inherited. This can be something that they were taught growing up, or this could be an agreement that they made in a past life, whether you believe in that or not, or in this life. And those blocks become stuck in our field or our aura or our bioplasmic sphere. And when you go through this experience of a money process, those blockages are removed and it creates space and kind of like a void to rewire a new habit of a successful and healthy relationship with money.
Right. I really like how you're using the word relationship with money. For some reason, I just didn't correlate that together. And that was very beautifully well said with the word relationship. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's really what it is. Like everything does boil down to a relationship, like how you relate to something, what you think about it. It's all an image, it's all a mirror, right?
Right. I'm definitely after this, I'm gonna go and illuminate the word
Yeah.
relationship. So like she feels like she knows what she's talking about when she says this word. So I'm definitely gonna go and illuminate that word as soon as we end this.
That's actually become my favorite process. Like out of everything that I've learned so far, I was doing it with my friend last night. I was telling her about the different levels in Jin and how level 12 is partner. And we learned about the processes through the partner program. And
Mm.
we activated and illuminated the word partner. And it was really powerful. So if anyone wants to do that as well.
Okay. And the reason why we're saying illuminate, basically what you're doing is you're looking up a word in the dictionary and you're illuminating it, you're highlighting it in your vocabulary to where you can understand it. So that's what we're meaning when we say go and illuminate these words. Awesome. So before before you got a money process, what was life like financially for you?
So funny enough, I had like a mental breakdown at one point in regards to my relationship with money. This specifically was about 2 years post-COVID. I had gotten a speeding ticket and I went to court and the cop lied, blatantly lied under oath. And I still got a judgment that I was guilty and I had to pay like $600. It was a ridiculous experience. It got me mad though. And I started to do this investigation and I learned all this stuff about the government and about, our financial system in America and just about history. It's history in general of society. And I was like, money isn't real, it's not necessary. And I was a hot mess. So for a long time, I was not having any kind of cash flow, but I always had the bare necessities. And
Mm,
it's so interesting because I didn't put out any work, like I really wasn't doing anything, yet money was always coming in. But like I said, it was literally the exact amount for anything that I thought that I needed or wanted.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That amazing. Wow. And when you found out about the money processes, what was the story you just told, was that the deciding factor to get a money process, or was there a different deciding factor to you getting a money process once you became aware of that they were there?
So that experience was actually a catapult to my personal self-development journey. And Kevin Trudeau was nowhere near on my radar screen, neither was Jen, neither was the partner club, nothing. And throughout like 2 years, I was doing all the studying on the history of America pretty much. And then I was doing a lot of self-image work. So working on how I felt about myself, working on how I wanted to create my life ultimately. And then I was introduced to gin and I went to my first event and I got a free money process as a incentive to upgrade to from associate to level 5 at my first event. So I felt it just all felt perfectly aligned, even when I first learned about your wish is your command. And I just went with the flow. It was not something that I was like, oh, I need to get this, but it came to me perfectly. And even the processes I did do, I feel like they were perfect for right now.
Mhm. Wow. And then so when you got that free money process, when you were there sitting in the chair, first off, how many processes did you get total?
I got two money processes and others, but we're not talking about those today.
I also got two. So that's why I asked. I wanted to see how many you got. With the first money process, when you were first sitting in that chair and he had just finished, what did you feel anything going on within yourself, or did you notice something externally?
Honestly, I didn't really have any physical reactions. You know how some people they'll feel energy move throughout their body. I would say I have more cognitions. Honestly, though, I would say the resonance, the resonance of the statements we were saying definitely improved. Like I did realize that because it's basically a practice of saying I create money, I want money, and whether or not it resonates as true for you. So I definitely felt the resonance increase for that first money process specifically.
Awesome. For me, it was definitely, I know you guys, whoever's watching this, you probably keep hearing this, and I'm just going to keep saying it. Why not? But it knocked me out. I kept falling asleep by how strong the
Oh
process.
yeah.
Yeah.
That happens to me at events like 98% of the time. So
Literally.
I get it. For the other processes, not the money process, because I kind of did them all in like one weekend. That whole weekend, I was like,
Oh,
like,
you did
like
all
that.
of that in one weekend, like an event, and oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No,
it
you.
was powerful. It was funny too because when I went home, I kept tell before I even went home, right? When I was still at the event, but that last day before you go home, I was telling everyone I feel the energy. I later on felt the energy moving in my body. It felt like I was standing in an elevator and the elevator was jumping, but I was on solid ground, not moving, just standing, and I would feel this jolt from the bottom of my feet to the top of my body. And it would just happen so randomly. I thought it was bugging out. Like there's an earthquake or something, but it was just that. Like after those everything, everything that happened that weekend, that's what I felt.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
So what was it financially like after a money process? Like I know you just said that you were feeling the energy like after the event and the money process. I'm more talking about like later on, like weeks, months later on. What is your financial life like now?
Yeah, so definitely my relationship to money has improved. I no longer feel like it's unnecessary or a scam. I joke about that, but in my true feeling about money is it's a tool. It's a tool to be used and it's still an energetic substance, right? This is how we exchange energy with regular people because most people don't know about energy or they disregard it. So they see this physical thing of money and they see it as valuable.
Hmm.
So it is a opportunity and a tool to exchange with the world and society. And that's the agreement that we have right now. So I'm going with the flow. But ultimately, I feel and I know in my heart that I'm meant to have substantial amounts of financial resources. So therefore, all the opportunities that have been coming my way post processes are setting me up for exactly that.
Mm.
And it's really interesting because none of this was ever within my conscious awareness. I never even had these ideas, but yet they're all perfectly aligned for me to do what I love and get paid for it.
Hmm. Everything just came off of from off the radar screen.
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. And then I really liked how you said that we have this agreement with money. I enjoyed that because we tend to love money and use people when we're supposed to use money and love people.
Yeah.
So like you said, money is definitely a tool.
Yeah. And I feel like once people are able to see money that way and not like a necessity or like, a source of life, even, because I feel
Mhm.
like people do have that belief around money, then, the society really has a chance to change.
Right. And then before we end, I just have a few more things. For that one person who's watching this and they're thinking about it, they're curious about it.
Mhm.
What's something you could say that'll give them a little push to get a money process?
Don't listen to anything I just shared. Go experience it for yourself.
I love that. I love that. And then before we end off, is there anything you would like to share? Anything that you're working on that you want other people to know and be aware of? And where can they find you at?
Yeah, so I specialize in detoxing. I'm a detox consultant and I host retreats for women. So I'm actually on my way to go to my retreat this weekend. And what I mean by detoxing is, yes, I work with people who focus on the physical, but it's all energetic first. So I offer the balance of both, whether it's meal planning, offering detox protocols, guidance on how to rebalance your health, and then the energetic side of like planning out your dreams, clarifying what you want for yourself, creating your self image. And then I offer a combo of the two. And this is like my personal consulting. I don't like to say coaching or anything like that because the work is you. You're the one doing the work. It doesn't matter what I tell you. You have to want to do it for yourself. And I just offer a guiding light because oftentimes people are led in the wrong direction for the sake of money.
Right.
So I'm doing it out of the love of my heart and because I have seen the benefits of the lessons that I teach, and I just want to share it with as many people who are willing to learn.
Awesome. And where can they find you at?
Sure. Right now, the most accessible place will be Instagram. You could find me at Veggie Godmother on Instagram, and I would say that's where I'm the most active right now.
Okay. And I'll definitely link that down in the description below for everyone who is interested.
Thank you.
And with that being said, thank you so much, Alyssa, for being a guest on Clear Your Field podcast. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have an amazing trip to
Thank you.
your retreat.
Thank you so much, Shanice, and good luck to everyone watching. I hope you guys make a decision that will change your life.